Look closely at this video.
Hey, RPM Trade Vietnam in this bitch. Hey, yo. They just smoked Charlie yesterday. That's crazy. They be playing a whole lot of games. Now I'm out here with the Joker mask on and the sign, boy, Hubbard AR on it. Probably spooking the fuck out of all these motherfuckers, and I don't care, bro. Face that shit. Y'all know who I am. So they know who I am. I come out here with the mask on. Yeah, we gonna see. Motherfuckers gonna start acting weird, bro. Shout out to the Kaleek QB. I hope you beat that case, bro. This is crazy. What you do, bro? What happened? Ain't no way in hell you murder somebody, bro. No fucking way. Yo, and it's September 11th today too, right? So yesterday they smoked Charlie. Yesterday my man caught a body, caught a case. Now I'm out here September 11th with the banger on me. You know how I do. I come out here when y'all acting sensitive. Y'all want to act sensitive like some little bitches, I'll come out here on the game. And then that September 11th shit, of course, that was the inside job if you want to talk about it.
Lobby collapsed on us.
What was it like? What was it like?
Horrible.
It's like hell. You don't want to know.
The whole building just collapsed on us inside the lobby.
Was that a secondary explosion?
Yes, it was.
That was the
Planned probably?
Yeah, definitely secondary explosion. We was inside waiting to go upstairs, and on the way upstairs, the whole fucking thing blew. And we just collapsed on everybody inside the lobby.
Similar to the first tower coming down, secondary?
I don't know about the first one, but I know the second one it was terrible. Then there was a third one too after that one.
Third explosion after that?
Yes.
And you were in
Everybody was inside the building, waiting to go upstairs, and they just let loose. Everything just let loose inside the building.
Floor by floor, it started popping out.
It was if they had detonated.
Yeah,
They
detonated,
were planning
yeah.
to take down a building. Boom, 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 boom.
All the way down. I was watching it and on it. Floor by floor, it started popping.
All of a sudden, it was like bang, 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 like bullet shots.
I saw from the corner, boom, 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 boom. Just like 20 straight hits.
All motherfuckers do is keep repeating the same cycles or the same history over and over again. If you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. That's a saying because motherfuckers know that if you don't know the history, somebody's going to force it to repeat because their work's on repeat. That's exactly what it is that they're doing, and that's what you should expect. If you don't know GEMATRIA, you need to get in tune. It's telling you how they repeat the shit all the time. It's a ritualistic thing, man. When the towers fell on September 11th with all of the typical conspiracy theory shit that y'all think that y'all know, right? The buildings look like 11s, blah, blah, blah. That's surface level shit. Y'all gotta go check that GEMATRIA out, bro. And the history of some shit too. Cause it'll be a history there that you won't even know of. For example, George Bush Jr. graduated in 1968 from Yale as a Skull and Bones member. Those happened in 1968. 911 became the emergency dialer code. AT&T did that shit. The 11 thing is a crazy thing, right? George Bush Sr. was like the 11th director of the CIA. The fucking Jets won their only franchise Super Bowl in 1968. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird to me. Then September 11th, 10 years before the Trade Center, or the World Trade Center come crashing down, this motherfucker talking about a new world order. That they gonna be successful with that shit. That it ain't gonna be no rule of the quote unquote jungle. What he mean is natural law. What you naturally think you have as rights, as human rights, they saying, man, fuck all that. The world gonna be dominated by the rule of law. That's what he said. Very specifically. That it's not gonna be one, but it's gonna be very much the other one. But yo, the planes took off, supposedly, right? 77 minutes later, boom. Shit started exploding, right? 77 minutes later. These motherfuckers said that 9/11 was like a new Pearl Harbor, and buildings 1, 2, and 7 fell on that day. And they compared it to Pearl Harbor. But Pearl Harbor happened on 12/7, right? That was the date, December 7th, but it's 1, 2, and 7. Just like buildings 1, 2, and 7 on the 77th meridian, 77 minutes after the fucking plane took off. Nigga, fuck that. I don't gotta ignore that shit, right? And what would I be ignoring here, huh? What's really going on here, right? What appears to be happening is a fucking coded language hidden inside the English language was created by a group of people who also are in control of all of the things that give the number system life. The gematria, the news, the language, the calendar that we got from them. This is all the same people. Now, in order for what it is that they created, this number coded system inside of the English language called gematria, and it's a Kabbalistic thing. People that study Kabbalah get very heavily involved in this numerology type of thing. Just because you don't, or you don't know that they do because they haven't admitted to you, doesn't mean that it's not true. What you have to do is look and then tell yourself that it better not look like it's true. When you look, it actually looks like it's true. That's not my fault. These are honest observations. Shout out to Zachery Hubbard, man. Putting y'all up on game, man. This is what's really happening. And you don't have to believe it. It's just going to keep doing what it is that it's doing. They like it that you don't believe it. They like it that somebody could present it to you and that you still won't believe it. They like that shit. They will hope it will get like this by hiding this knowledge from you. Your ego tells you that if it's going on and you didn't know it, how is that possible? How is you hearing this from a nigga on the internet? How is you hearing this from Zach? Right? Who does Zach think he is? Right? Y'all have all of this ego to combat the fact that you're being given new information that you probably didn't have before, and that it means something very dark. In an arena, your ass is too scared to even really stand on 10 toes in. Like, all y'all really some pussies for real. That's what's really going on. Niggas is bitches, bro. 33 years before them towers fell, man. I think that's strange. That shit matters. There's something wrong here. Y'all can't, why y'all? I don't know, man. I don't know. Good luck to you.
Creep on the beat.
What the fuck is up with 1968, bro? Crazy. That shit weird, bro. And don't nobody gotta look at that shit and then not think nothing of it. There's more. I'm giving y'all the surface level shit. You gotta go check out Number Games with Zachery K. Hubbard on YouTube. Go check that out and he'll put you up on game. You'll know then, right?
I've got one that can see.
I don't think you people want to know what I know. You wouldn't like it.
Why?
Well, because it's not very nice.
Well, why?
Because the people that you let run your lives aren't very nice. The people that govern you, the people that tell you people what to do, they're not good people.
You come from a country that has a fabricated national identity around a set of values and principles it never, ever applied anywhere. And in fact, more often than not, only ever applied the opposite. Committed both abroad and on domestic soil. And you've been brainwashed into thinking that your country stands for freedom and justice. It's sick.
You can't continue to live on like the narrative that they gave you is the only place where the truth is and that there's nothing else. That'd be a bad idea, bro. To live your life like that. They are nobody to trust, right? Never trust their narrative. As soon as they say some shit, I started looking in the opposite direction, man. They said Epstein killed himself. They said he didn't kill himself, he got murdered. Epstein wasn't even dead in the first place, and that's the first thing I thought of. With his money and his resources, if he did not think to try to fake his death, he's a fucking idiot. I would have tried that shit. You got nothing to lose, boy. You already fucked up, right? And when I seen that they had, what's that one autopsy, the one autopsy guy with the glasses and the stringy white hair, he been around for years. He basically a celebrity, and when he came out and said, hey man, it looked like this man got murdered, and everybody went, ooh, they loved it, because they want y'all to think suicide or murder, but don't think that the man wasn't even dead at all. They don't want you to think that and push that. That's why I knew that's what the answer was, bro.
It's been more than 5 months since Jeffrey Epstein was found dead in his jail cell here in New York, and still many questions left unanswered. Famed pathologist Dr. Michael Baden, who was hired by Epstein's family to look into the autopsy is revealing new details from the investigation and the examination, and he joins us live. Dr. Baden, good morning to you. You say that the answer to whether or not he killed himself could be in his eyes. Explain that.
That helps. That is, with hanging, when the loop comes up under the windpipe, under the mandible, there usually is not any kind of hemorrhages in the eye. With homicidal strangulation, because of the increased pressure, there are hemorrhages in the eye.
And when you examined the body, there were burst capillaries.
There were burst capillaries in the eyes called petechiae, and that's not conclusive, but that's greater evidence of homicide than suicide.
And see, you know what I be noticing when I come out here after something happened? Even the public be acting weird. That's why I don't trust y'all. Y'all get in y'all feelings and shit that y'all appear to be supporting or understanding of, y'all start acting weird about it. Maybe it's the mask. I don't know, but I don't care either. Because y'all already know who I am. So forget the mask. I'm trying to take the face away from what it is that I'm doing. To get you to it, just accept what it is that I'm doing. You already can't stop me. You don't like it? Get your AR. Bring it outside. Keep it in your car. Wear it on you. I don't give a fuck. And what I do makes you feel like, oh, I don't know if I trust this guy. Go get a gun then. If you got a big heart, bring your big heart. That's welcome. That's welcome. It's actually necessary. Because a gun and no heart, boy, somebody gonna smoke you, as they should. Fuck you. But it was obvious, right? With that whole thing that was the inside job. It was too obvious. There's too many people there with their hands in the cookie jar to gain something from it. Anybody who can gain something from a tragedy like that should be looking suspicious to everybody, and it's not that hard to figure out. And people know these things. People exercise this train of thought on a surface level, though. You know, I be feeling like people don't take these sentiments inside and really appreciate what the sentiment is saying, and then hold that sentiment consistent as much as possible. When you do that, I can see very clearly that if Silverstein, the guy who owned the Twin Towers, took out that insurance policy 2 weeks or so, or whatever it was, 2 months, 2 weeks, I can't even remember. 2 months is too soon. It's too recent. That's too quick. He took out an insurance policy to be very specific on what the return would be on a total destruction on the fucking towers if they were hit by planes. Anybody else do that shit with your wife on an insurance claim and this bitch died 2 weeks later, you're going under investigation, buddy. Fuck out of here. Right away, too fast, too easy, no arguing. Here come the Silverstein and the rest of his fucking Now all of a sudden, it's okay to turn a blind eye to a very serious pivots of investigations on serious crimes. What the fuck y'all let that shit go for? Y'all fucking let it go like some bitches. That's proof right there. Like, we get all of these examples of how they'll lie to you, how far they'll go for money, how far they'll go for political manipulation, how far they'll go to free their buddies, bullshit with bailouts and pardons and all these other things. We see this shit all of the time, and then y'all go straight to a voting booth to vote for another stranger, another asshole, to go stand in a position to be capable of doing that to you, while you hope that this one actually doesn't do that shit to you. And what they do when they get in office, they do it to you. Hey, yo, I want to give a shout out to Fox Business Video on YouTube. Thank y'all for preserving something like that Dr. Baden interview. Yeah, preserve that shit. Keep it out here so we can find it and make reference to it when we show how much bullshit y'all be on. Right? So thanks for that. Also like to give a shout out to Now the End Begins. That's an awesome YouTube channel, keeping a whole lot of shit alive. That's where I found that George Bush shit from 1991. That September 11th shit. Yeah, keep that shit alive, bro. Keep posting shit like that. Archive that shit, man. Keep it out here. Also like to give a shout out to Mr. Bolsen over at Middle Nation. They got a dope ass YouTube channel. Go check that out. Thanks for the sound bite in the intro. Much appreciated. I tell you something else that I say all the time. The people act like they can't understand. When these motherfuckers vote, if you vote for the lesser of two evils, your vote looks like you love that motherfucker to death. It don't look like that you were torn between the lesser of two evils. Your vote look like you love them. Every time one of these jerks gets quote unquote elected, they pick these motherfuckers. They're not electing shit. They're not electing nothing. They got a global plan, a long plan, right? But they're not gonna let your silly ass, who you know they don't respect you, right? They're not gonna let you silly motherfuckers vote away their opportunity to be successful in this long plan that they've been had way before your ass was even born. You think they're gonna let you fuck with it? They're not gonna let you fuck with it. You're not voting shit.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order, a world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations. When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders. What is at stake is more than one small country. It is a big idea, a new world order, where diverse nations are drawn together in common cause to achieve the universal aspirations of mankind: peace and security, freedom, and the rule of law. Such is a world worthy of our struggle and worthy of our children's future.
They're putting these motherfuckers there, making sure that the plan goes accordingly. Fucking figure it out. And it's never going to be any different. They got something to do and they're not going to let you stop them, period. With your bitch ass. Look at your hopeful ass. You wouldn't have this much trust for a woman. That woman cheat one time, you'll never trust that bitch. Stop fucking lying. Y'all play too fucking much. Whole lot of playing. Y'all don't mean nothing. Y'all don't mean saluting the flag, supporting the troops, loving and defending the Constitution against all enemies, foreign or domestic. Y'all don't nobody mean nothing. Y'all are all some fucking bitches. And they know it too, because they play in your face knowing you ain't gonna do nothing. Stomp your feet, cry and pout, throw a tantrum, slam your bedroom door. It does not matter, you little brat, you are still grounded. That's what they do to you.
Get every right to do what you're doing.
Yep.
All right.
And it's a natural right. If they throw that Constitution out tomorrow, I'm still not letting go of my gun because it ain't got nothing to do with that.
I'll get out of your hair. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Creep on the beat.